Hey everybody out there, this is Mike, East Coast Treasure Hunter. Basically going through what I found in the last year and a half when I started collecting bills. I started collecting bills when I started mowing this lady's yard and she started paying me with uncirculated 1950 and 1950A $5 bills. And I was like, man, these are cool. So I started saving those, and she was also paying me with just a bunch of older stuff that her late husband's mother used to buy notes and then never touch them, put them in a safe. So yeah, pretty cool. I was like, oh, well. So I started saving those, and then I started doing coin collecting shortly after. And since then, I've been kind of going through dollar bills and stuff and saving all kinds of stuff. So, watching videos, learning, what's worth money and what's not. So, anyway, a lot of this stuff I'm not going to keep. A lot of this I'm just going to sell it. So, if anybody's interested in any of these, go ahead and email me. And my email is going to be down in the description. But this is my first bill, and this is a 1957B Blue Seal silver certificate. But 1414 93 85, pretty cool note, uncirculated. I'm just going to kind of tell you real quick what I think they go for, and I did look this stuff up, so it's going to be pretty close or accurate to what it is. But looking online at auctions, these things most of the time go for $2 to $4. Sometimes people pay a premium for them. So, and if somebody likes this note more than other people, they might go all the way up to 20, 30, 40 bucks or something, just to make sure that they get it. So, and that goes for all these notes. There's always somebody out there that wants it more than somebody else, and they'll pay a premium. But for the most part, this note right here, as far as I know, is worth $2 to $4, unless somebody wants it for more than that. This here is a circulated binary note. Really cool. Ones and zeros, so a true binary. 11000 So pretty cool. When we turn it over, you can definitely see the circulation, the staining, and somebody drew 2 6s on it. And you can see it's got creases and everything. So it's a circulated note. These things in good shape usually sell around $100, $80 to $100 from what I've seen. And then they can go way up in price, and they can go down a little bit in price. And obviously with this one, circulation, 2 6s being drewn on the back of it, and some staining, it's probably going to be on the lower end of $80. So it'll probably be maybe like a $50, $60 note. I'm not sure. It might even pull more, but from what I'm seeing online, they're selling $80 to $100 for a true binary. Other binaries like 6s and 4s or something like that, they sell for like 20. Let's just look real quick because I have it up here. So here's 6s and 9s for $30. Then we have $40 for 2s and 1s, and 9s and 3s for $10. So it just varies. It goes all over the place. This next one, this is a trinary. And then also, if you look at the 1 and the 0 goes up. So I'm not 100% sure what that's called, but it's not stamped right. So the 0 was a little bit up on the rotating numbers when it came down, and that is an error. So worth a little bit. But the trinary itself is what will give it more of its value, I guess, which isn't much, $3 to $4. So pretty much the same as having a star note. This one's in pretty good condition. So pretty cool. All right, guys, we're on to the next dollar bill. This one is going to be a radar note. It's pretty cool. It's a trinary radar note, bookends. Both of the letters match, F and F, which is also really awesome. So pretty cool note, 4 of a kind right in the center. All kinds of different things going on here. But anyway, this one's in pretty good shape. Yeah, you got little dings up top there, and in the back it looks good. It's got a fold down the center, and it's got a corner fold right there. But other than that, it's in pretty decent shape. Really cool find. As far as these guys go, now I don't know because of the way mine's set up with the 2 Fs and everything, because they don't always have that, and everything else that's going on for it. Not exactly sure what the actual price would be for this, but as far as radars in their own, $5 to $20 is what I see them going for the most part. Mostly sell for $5 to $20. Could possibly get a little bit more because of, you know, just everything this has got going on for it. Not 100%, but anyway, cool note. Put that up. All right, guys, next one. This is gonna be a broken ladder. This is right here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so a broken ladder is the same thing if it was 0 through 7 across, starting with 0, ending with 7. That would be a much more valuable note. But so this one's broken. It's not in order. But these still are collectible, and these broken ladders go from $5 to $20 most of the time. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but depending on how bad somebody wants it and the condition of the note, I'm sure. But yeah, so there you go. This is a broken ladder. Pretty cool. And then not gonna really do much for this one because this is also a broken ladder with 0 to 7 again, but this time is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a different orientation, but still the same thing. Worth the same kind of money. This one's got staining on the back of it, so probably not worth as much. But there you go. And then coming up next. All right, so we got some dates. This right here, or these would be considered like birthday notes. This one's in the wrong configuration. It's still a birthday note, but it's just not it's not 06/29/1912. Instead, it's 1912, date first, and then the 6th month, 29th day. So, still pretty cool note. And not in too bad a shape. This one's actually pretty good shape. It's got a little crease right there in the corner. No discoloring, no stains. Pretty good note there. And then, by the way, birthday notes usually go $5 to $20, and it can go more than that depending on how bad somebody wants it. This one here is a pretty cool birthday note, 7/7/2003. So pretty awesome. Again, this one's in decent shape. This one does have some centerfold. It's got the trifolds and a little bit of wallet staining, I guess what you'd call it. But yeah, pretty cool. Go on to the next one. We got 5 of a kind. So we got 5 4s and 6 19s. So 5 of a kind, not much to it. This is like basically having a star note. It they don't go for much, $2 to $5 really. Just cool to have, really. Let me get into this guy. What we got here? This one here, the only reason I kept it is up here you can see the serial number. the 38, the 3 is elevated a little bit, and the 8 is elevated even more. So I decided to keep that. That is a printing error. And this bill's in pretty good shape. Looks like it's got a crease right there in the corner. Other than that, decent shape. What we got going on here? So B series, these B series notes that are duplicate notes, they go for $10 to $25, but I imagine if you hold on to it long enough for somebody to have the other one and they want it bad enough, they'll pay a buttload of money. I've seen a couple of these online that sold for $500, two something, and I imagine they could go for more than that. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably gonna hold on to this note unless somebody out there's got the duplicate and wants it bad enough. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that one, I think. We're into star notes now. So this one here is also a 2013 B series, but it's not in the range to be a duplicate note. So this one's just a regular star note. And as far as star notes with no rarity to them, basically, I just put them two of them in a sleeve. I have 22 of them, and these go for $2 to $3 pretty much, unless there's something special about it. You know, you have 4 ones there, but still nothing really special about it. There is one that I have somewhere, and when I see it, I'll show it to you. But yeah, so some of these are in better shape than others. So 1123 4011. You kind of see where it starts to go up. And it's straight over here. And you got bookends, you know. Sometimes stuff like that adds value, I believe. But then again, don't take me to the bank on that. So there's those. I'm just kind of showing these off. I've already kind of talked about them. This one's kind of wore out a little bit. So here's that one that was, I think I got a short out there. If I do, I'll link it up above. But I went to Subway and got something. I got this back in return, and this is almost a radar note. This is 09788730. If that 3 was a 9 or the 9 was a 3, that would have been a radar note. But unfortunately, it's not. So that'd have been cool to have a radar star note. Close call, but close doesn't count. This one here's got a little darker print there, so in a smudge, you can see the green is smudged. And on top of that, star note, so pretty cool. Some of these things, I don't really know what the name of the error is. Still learning, but at the same time, star notes, I don't know. If I was to sell these, then I'd probably sell them as a pack. You know, I have 22 at the moment. And, you know, just sell them all to one person or something like that. I do know some of these have a little bit more rarity than others, but none of them tip the scale of rarity. if that makes sense. We're almost down to the end of these guys. This one here, almost a broken ladder with a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 7. That one of those was a 6. That would have been cool to have too. Could have had a broken ladder star note. That's a pain. All right, so we're done with dollar bills. That's what I got so far in dollar bills. Now we go on. This, there's nothing special about it. It's an uncirculated 2003 $2 bill, and I just decided to hold on to it. It's the only $2 bill that I have, and I've had it for quite some time actually. I just had it sitting in a drawer, and when I decided to start collecting, since I've had it for so long, I just decided to hold on to it and put it in a sleeve. So there's that. Now we're getting into the $5. So as far as $5, this here is another date. So 2/30/1923 is backwards. But as far as $5 bill, pretty much birthday notes go for $10 to $20 from what I've seen in my research. We got some star notes on the $5 bills. Those go pretty much right around 10 bucks. So a little up, a little down, but $10 is pretty much where they go at. And I know for sure I got 2 of these guys. Neither one of them are rare. They're both pretty common. So yeah, they're not going to be any prize winners as far as, you know, but hey, if I can get above face value, then I'm doing something. All right, these right here are pretty nice. So I've got a handful of, let's see here, all the way to here. These are all uncirculated 1950A and 1950 $5 bills. And this one here has got a cut error, if you can see. And the funny thing about that is that this right here is a consecutive bill. So that's 70, this is 71. And if you look here, some of the black line at the bottom, it's got an outline line, is missing. And then at the top, you can see a little bit of the black line from the bill that was above it. So that's pretty cool. Definite another cut error. So we have 2 of them, and they're consecutive. So that also makes that pretty cool. All right, so next one, again, this is a 1950A, and 2 1s, 2 8s, 2 9s, and a 26. That'd be cool. That was like 2 2s. Then that'd be 1 1 2 2 8 8 9 9. I mean, that'd be worth something, I'm sure. But these basically uncirculated $5 bills from the 1950s. I see them go for $15 up to $50. And I know that's a wide range, but there's several of them that sold, and without any crazy serial numbers or anything, just there are several of them that sold in the 40s and $50, and then there's some that sold for, you know, 10, 15. So wide range, and then I'm sure they go up from there. I don't have any cool serial numbers on these, but they are all uncirculated. And then quite a few of them. This one here's another cut error, and it also cuts up, so it gets closer on this side than on this side. And you can tell it's the same on the back. See how wide it is here and how close it is here. And then this looks like it's probably a bill that was on the bottom of the sheet, because you got a lot down here at the bottom. I don't know. That is a guess. Don't take me to the bank. But there is quite a few cut errors on these. So as far as, and I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. So pretty cool. And like I said, all these are uncirculated. No folds, no bends, no nothing. They all came out of a sleeve that's been sitting in a safe for years. This lady paid me pretty much every time I went there to mow her yard. She paid me, and every time I got one of these $5 bills. And then I got a couple more that I got from her that are uncirculated as well. Well, one of them circulated, and those are coming up next. Those are going to be red seals. But yeah, so all uncirculated, really cool. So there's all them guys. And now we're going to get into those two red notes, or red seal notes that I got from her. This one's circulated. This one's not circulated. And yeah, the serial numbers are separate. But 09882265. So pretty cool. I mean, you can tell the difference between a circulated note. It's stained up. Looks like it's been in somebody's wallet. And then this other one's just pristine conditions. It's sitting in a safe forever. Then I got two more $5 bills. These are kind of nasty, but they're older. So this one here is a, oops, 1950C. And the next one is a 1981. Both circulated. So, but I'm keeping them because they're older, and older is cool. You know, these bills right here, they're like cars. You know, I like old body lines on cars, and I like the older designs. They're pretty cool. Especially in coins, you know, like walking liberties and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty cool to look at. Here's a $10 star note. $10 star notes, pretty much going for like 14 to 20 bucks. So this is looks to be, there's a little circulation. There is a crease right down the middle of it, but other than that, it is a pretty good shape. It looks like it's got a crinkle, not a full fold, but a little crinkle right there too. But yeah, so that's a good one. We go here. These are just two older notes. I didn't even look up what they'd be worth. It's 1985, but again, it's an older note, so I keep it, and it looks good. I do like that. And 3/28, 1973. So technically that could be a birthday note. And it's a $50 bill. And it's a, what's the year on this one? 1981. So pretty cool. Does have some folds in it. Usually you can tell from the back where the damage is better. But so you got a little deal up here. You got the 3 folds. And you got a corner crease right there. A little corner crease up there. Man, these things are beautiful. This is my last one to show you guys. I did have a $100 bill, but tough times hit me and I ended up having to use it. So I wish I didn't, but I did. So there you go. That's pretty much my collection as far as dollar bills go. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.